Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to our combo day. We're in week 4 of our repeat series. I have my 30-pound dumbbells, my 8-kilo kettlebell, and a 35-pound, nope, 20-kilo kettlebell. Yeah, that's what I went with. All right, let's go ahead and start with a wide base of support. Toes are straight ahead. Grab tight through those glutes and hinge forward over the legs. Belly nice and strong. Slide to your right and slide to the left. Trying to keep your pelvis nice and stable. So you're just getting those hips open a little bit. Lengthen through the spine. And then we're going to go ahead and rotate into that left leg. So the toe's going to point straight ahead and your back foot is going to slide heel to heel alignment. And we're just going to stretch over the leg, bend in, get your hamstring, slide forward and slide back. Let's stay on that left leg and just lift the back. So kind of like our single leg deadlift, but we're going to lift and lower the leg, trying our best to keep the pelvis squared off. Lengthen through the back, find flexion through the core, and then you're going to go ahead and stay stable. I'm going to lift up onto my kettlebell handle here, and we'll helicopter hips. So open, stack your pelvis, so the hips are going to stack up. Your right foot is pointed away from you. And then you're going to rotate under. And then again up. And then rotate under. One more. Lengthen through the back. Find flexion through the glute that's supporting you. And we're there. Okay, now let's switch up to the other side. Right leg's going to be forward, left leg back. Slide forward so you get that hamstring stretch. And then bend. And then stretch. Bend. Stretch, pulling that left hip forward, the right hip back, and then slide yourself forward, plant onto that supporting leg, trying again to keep the pelvis stable. This is our 3. Now you're going to keep the leg up, come up just a little bit with that upper body, helicopter your hips, so open, stack the hips on that left side, and then tuck your toe super far under, open, stack. Got to use that core. Open, stack. And then your core. All right, so let's hit up our downward facing dog. Press into that thumb and first finger. Your finger is pointed straight ahead. Suction cup your knuckles. Drop one heel and then the other, trying to straighten through the backs of the thighs. Slide your shoulder blades down, engage the core. Now then level off your feet. Again, pulling the belly in, feel your tailbone tuck under. So kind of scoop that belly just a little bit. Slide the shoulder blades down. Feel length through the spine. Open your knees, big toes together. Sit back into your child's pose. All right, so we are going to start with a squat press or thruster. I am going to be quite small with my squat range today. Just keeping things moving toward full health. Every time I get a little better, I've kind of pushed back too fast. So, got to manage my injuries here. All right, come on back up. Let's hit a couple cat-cow. Pull the chest forward. Nice stretch through the forearms as well. Let your tailbone tuck under, belly button pulls in, round through that upper back. Expand through the chest, exhale round. Last one. All right, so we'll see what this is going to look like. If I don't have much of a squat, I might not have much strength to get my full press, but it's all right. We're going to see what we got here today. Okay, find your squat stance. You're going to sit back and down into those hips, belly firm, and you use your push. Get your weights up overhead. 6 is our goal. Core holds nice and firm. Using the back to help punch. 6. Awesome. All right. From there, we're going to go into our single leg deadlift to lunge. And that's where I'm going to use my kettlebell here. So last week I did 2 dumbbells, pretty sure. This week, I'm going to challenge my balance just a little bit more. So we're going to go for 6 reps per side, hinge forward, and then lunge back, step back up, and then we're going to leave that dumbbell or kettlebell behind. So we got unloaded. You have to use a lot more core and a lot more flexion through that supporting leg when you have that unloaded bell. Keeping those hips level. So we got to try to find squared off pelvis. Use your glute to rise on that supporting side. Four. Nice tall lift. 5. Strengthen through the core. Lengthen through the back. And 6. All right, other side. Unloaded. Hinge forward. Find that lift. Step back and lunge. Press forward and hinge forward. Lining up that knee and toe. 2. Screwing into that heel. Use the glute to lift. You got it. Flexing. 4. Much better glute grab on that one for me. This is where we have to get that mental training in as well, keeping track of what's going on, remembering our little combo, combining the mental with the physical. Nice job. There's 6. All right, now we're going to get our single leg glute bridge with a single arm press. Coming on down, getting active through the core to hold support on that pelvis. And we're going to hit up 8 per side here. So bring your heels in nice and close to your butt. Push the hips up. Both arms are lifted. Pull your left knee in. So I'm going to hold that one arm isometric hold. Little bit of an add-in that we haven't had up to now. 4. So instead of being unloaded on that side, get a little extra flexion. 7 and 8. Now then switch your legs. Keeping that tailbone tucked under, the core strengthened, and then of course, finding flexion through that glute on the supporting side. 5, 6. Find your tricep, that's what's pushing, and your back is stabilizing. Okay, now we're going to get our pyramid hinge to press. I'm going to start with my left arm lifted, right leg forward, squared off hips, press straight up, open to the side, slide in, bring it back up, rotate, and press. Open, hinge, back to the top. 2. 3. Using the core for stability. The legs for stability. Got to keep that flexion on. Belly button pulled back. This is 6. Okay, heel to heel alignment, square it off, straight ahead, rotate, sliding down that leg, kicking the hips back, rotate back around, get your press. Inhale, open out, square off. Woo. 3, tighten up through the thighs, helps for support. Last 2. Make sure you're allowing that scapula to rotate in your back. And 6. All right, next up are burpees. Instead of doing burpees, I'm just going to hit out my military push-up. So you hit 8 burpees. I'm going to hit my push-ups. Keep my legs happy, healthy for today. Elbows squeeze in tight, jump all the way down. Make sure that you're controlling the core. Use your triceps to press. 7. They're tougher without that jump. And 8. Whew. All right, let's enjoy a quick thread the needle, and then we're going to be back to our thrusters. Slide that arm under, pull the hips to the side, other side. Slide under and pull. All right, bring it back up. And do a little arm stretch. Palms are up, thumbs are back. Open out through the chest and shoulders. All right, here we go. Belly strong. Use your squat to help push the weights up overhead. Core engaged. Keeping the pelvis neutral. 4, 5, 6. All right. Unloaded. Single leg deadlift to lunge. 6 times. Start on your second side this time. Find that glute. Engage through the upper back and the core so that you have the flexion that you need to pick up that unloaded bell, especially depending on how heavy it is. And if it's that one side throws off the balance just a little more. But this is where we build that stability. Build muscle strength. Put the load where you want it. Mentally and physically connect. Knee and toe line up. 5. Build that glute. 6. Perfect. Much better that round. Okay. Hinge. Let it go. Come to the top. Hinge. Single leg deadlift. Step back. Trying to keep that right hip dropped down as we hinge. So kind of actively think about dropping that hip toward the ground. 2 to go. Last one, square off. Oh, slide up, step back, drive, and drop. Very nice. Okay, back to our single leg glute bridge and press. Tricep press. Set those feet close to your glutes. Feel the glutes engage on that lift. Both arms come up. Pull one knee in. Keep flexion on that supporting side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Switch. Grab tight through that core, tight through the glute. Seven, 8. Okay, now we're going to get that pyramid hinge to press. Whew. All right, right arm holds my weight first this time. Left leg forward, right leg back, so that right leg is at an angle. Slide down, feel those thighs flex. I don't know about you, but it's like all sorts of different little catches, flexions. Little bits of muscle grab as you're off balance. Think back though and realize how some of these exercises that were maybe a little awkward at the first are now a little bit more standard. Your body has adapted, figured it out, learned how to get the right connections. Other side. Heel, heel alignment. Maybe you're getting a little more mobile and open through the hips on both sides. Watch your wrists. Watch your hips here. Four, using that back. 5, 6. Nice work. Great control. Okay. Now we have our burpees. You hit your jump. You'll probably be done before me. Ready, set, go. Core stays strong. Use your back to help. 8. Whew. All right. Downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. Grab your elbows. Bounce a second. Shift a bit side to side. Okay. Squat press. Thrusters. Somebody asked me the other day, what's the difference between a squat press and a thruster? I was like, nothing. So she decided thruster sounds more fun. Generally, thruster's done with a bar, but it's still totally what it is. All right, here we go. 6 reps. Use the legs. 2, 3, 4, one bonus. Side. Oh, feels good. All right. Here we go. Single leg, deadlift to lunge. Unloaded. Gotta remember. Hinge. I like to put my hand on my low back. Sometimes helps keep an eye on that pelvis. Tall chest. Don't forget that your back is what supports your grip. As crazy as it seems, traveling down your shoulder, your elbow, that flexion and support through the back keeps the shoulder in place, then channels the right setup for that grip. 5. Where's that glute? Make sure it's firing. Lots and lots of heat. Here we go. 6. Whew. Other side. Whew. Finding that heel to push through. You can feel when you have the back lengthened, the core strengthened, that's what you use to lift the bell as opposed to loading the low back. Five. And 6. Good job. All right. Glute punch. It's a fun punch to have at your party. All right. Let's hit up 10%. Get a little bonus here. As long as it feels good for you. Find the lineup. Here we go. Scan the body. Get what you want. Other side. 2, 3. What's going on that supporting side? That isometric hold. 9, 10. Oh yeah, that was more of a little bit of a struggle to finish. All right, let's see. Get up. Okay, right side first. Press, I'm gonna count that one. Hinge, really stick the hips back. Tuck back. Tighten under that low rib, the low ribs. 3. Woo. You got it. Flex in. Core, thighs, glutes. Ooh, I did an extra press. Oh, I'll take it. My watch is in a bad spot for getting my wrist tuck going here. There we go. Watch that tilt. Make sure you're tucking, engaging. Especially for me on this press. Keep my pelvis neutral. Last one. Okay. Tricep push-ups for me. My military push-ups. You hit your burpees. You lucky ducks. You get your heart rate a lot higher. 8. Perfect job. Well done, well done. All right. Bring your right leg all the way up across your mat. I'm going to start with a pigeon today. So flex your right foot, that front leg. Go ahead and pull the left hip forward, the right hip back. Shimmy yourself down to whatever place feels good for you, that you can keep your pelvis square to the ground. If you can get your forearms on the ground, great. Find that nice stretch. Front of the hip on that left side, and then all through the glute up into the back. Maybe through the knee on the other. Okay, take your left forearm and put it parallel to the front of the mat. Now, if you don't have your forearm on the ground, just use your arm. Bring your other arm up and back. So use this arm. Let's take it across, I guess, if you need your hand. That's what, yeah. Use that as traction. Open. But drop the left hip toward the ground. Okay? Swivel. Left foot pulls back. Right foot pulls in. Z-sit. And then forward. Remember, on your exhale, that's your release. Right arm. Drop it down. Left arm comes up. Take your deep inhale, exhale. Pretend somebody's pulling that left arm through. Release with the exhale. Perfect. All right. Swivel to the other side. Left foot forward. Right foot back. Pigeon on your other side. Settle those hips. This is my tight side, so I don't have my hips all the way on the ground like I do on the other side. It's okay. What matters is that the pelvis is squared off. Pull the right hip down, the left hip back. Take some breaths. Doing a little bit of breath work at the end of the session, the end of your workout, can facilitate a lot better recovery. And then you can go harder the next set. Hit coming up. Okay, plant your forearm or your hand, rotate that left arm up and back. Feels good on the chest, the shoulder, the hips. Okay, and then You're going to fold in to your Z sit again. Right hip back, left hip forward, slide forward. Plant onto your left hand. Inhale, bring your right arm up. Inhale. And then exhale, plant into that left hand. Slide under, reach through. Get that stretch through the low back. Perfect. All right, swivel up and extend the legs forward. Go ahead and push your heels into the ground, pull the toes back. Inhale, bring your arms up nice and high, lift. Then make sure that your pelvis is neutral and hinge forward. Reach those hands, tuck your tailbone, find that extension and lengthening through the spine. Okay, lift, flatten your back, hinge forward again, and then round. Let your chin tuck in, your upper back round. All right, and then we're going to finish with our pelvic twist. So, lie on your back with your feet perfectly hip width. Cross your left ankle on top of your right knee. Put your arms out wide, palms on the ground. Rotate your legs to the right and let your left foot drop onto the ground, hopefully. If you can't quite get there without the left shoulder coming off, then don't go quite so low. You can have that little bit of a lift in the leg. You could support it with a block or a pillow or rolled up towel or just hold it up. Okay, so let your left shoulder drop back and then that right hip float down. Get that long stretch through that left side. Grab the core, rotate up. Left foot, make sure it's hip width. Cross your right ankle over the left knee. And then we're going to rock down to the left. So the reason that we want that left foot out, because then that's your anchor for the right foot to get the leg in the right spot so you get the appropriate pelvic pull, that hip pulling from the pelvis. All right, roll it in. Beautiful job. Pull your legs in nice and tight. Set yourself up into your little squat. Sit there just a quick second or two. Elbows push into the knees and then push up. All right, fantastic job. I'll see you tomorrow, our last day hit. Have a great rest of your day.